Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to love into XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So we are still carving out this bottom, aren't we? You know, it's potential 5 waves down. Let me show you. That's something that I'm looking at. You know, it's a bit of an anomaly, that is. Just there, we came down, came up, came down. So you could say, okay, the correction, the retracement back down to this low right now is done. Okay, and what we're doing, we're trying to build a base down here, a structural bottom, like I said to you, some kind of ascending triangle, carving it out. Where if we do start to break out, you're now going to begin a retracement to that. And you know, you could say, okay, well, this is either one or two things. This is an impulsive wave, this is a corrective wave, and you've got another impulsive wave. Or, you know, you could say, okay, what we've got is a corrective wave, an A, and then a B, and then we've got some kind of C, and then we've got another drop. Okay, so alternatively, you know, this is impulsive wave, this is a corrective wave, which is potentially a wave A, and this is a potential wave B into resistance, and another C leg drop where we hold these lows. And you know, if we start to do that and come up and break that high there, that's extremely bullish. And this is a 1, this is a 2, and that's a monster free going forward for XRP, which is, you know, what we all want. But you know, this is a thing about Elliott wave theory. It's so subjective, isn't it? A lot of people would say that this structure is corrective. It could be, but it equally could be impulsive as well. Okay, and this could be some kind of impulsive 1, corrective wave 2 that we're going through. Okay, so it's all about support and resistance. That's primarily what it is. Okay, we've got a key resistance right there, 0.496, and we've got a key support right now. Like I said to you, get a bit range bound down here, trying to carve out a long-term bottom. And if you do start to, like, you know, zoom out on the 4-hourly and things like that, you start to see that you are trying to carve out some kind of bottom down here. Again, lose that, you've got an impulsive move from wherever the high is, drop your fibs on, and you'll see the impulsive wave target. But break this again, equally you've got an impulsive wave target to the upside, and that's how it all works. And Fibonacci's boss, because if we take a look at this particular retracement from this high all the way down, like I've always taught you, XRP loves the 702 fib. Look at that, and that's exactly where you've come down to this level here, the 702 fib, the purple line, 03191. You know, and it's just started to break down. I did say to you, put some bids down here on the 702 fib, because it does love that, and so far so good. We're calling up on that, and we're trying to create the bottom down here. So at the moment, you know, if XRP is looking to retrace to this high, and this is simply an A, and we're looking at some kind of B and a C leg drop. Okay, if that is the case, then you are looking at a retracement here and a breakout from this low all the way up to this white line, aren't you, which have come through in a previous video. So you know, at the moment we are trying to carve out some kind of structural bottom down there, or some kind of end of correction, basically some kind of ascending triangle, like I said to you, for a long period of time, series of higher lows under resistance, break resistance, fantastic, start to create the retracement back up with your key resistance levels. Okay, and it could be the 702 fib where you run into that and then you dump again. And that, if it does do that, okay, if you do that, that's quite bullish, because it would indicate that this is some kind of impulsive wave 1. This is the wave A, B, C, wave 2, okay, and then you start to come back up, but you hold this low. It's all about that low. If you hold that low, then over a long period of time, you're going to start to carve out some massive ascending triangle, which is a larger version than the pattern that you're forming right now on the hourly time frame. So let's zoom in on the hourly time frame. Okay, it's all about support and resistance. I'll always try and show you what I see, and you know, ride the waves up and down and stuff like that. So you know, at the minute what we're doing is we've got this low, we're potentially carving out this ascending triangle, like I said to you, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. So you're sort of caught in a range, and whenever you start to see these things carve out, they are good little opportunities to go short and long. On each point of resistance, on each point of support, you go long, short, long, short. Right now you could still be in your short, coming back down with a stop loss on this high. Okay, and you start to come back down, and again, you know, you take profit on this trend line if it touches it, and this is where you go long. You know, you're caught, you're very range bound. So I'm going to teach you how to do everything on the channel. I did show you the other day how to open a long on BitGet. I'm going to show you how to short as well. So right now this could actually be looking for another retest of this trend line before bouncing again, and you could go long with a stop loss on this low, because that's what we've been doing. We've been going long and moving our stops up. Okay, so we had a stop there, we had a stop there, and now we've moved a stop to just there. Okay, on BitGet. And again, you can do this on any platform, but right now you are very range bound, coming up into resistance, coming down for support, resistance, support, resistance, support. So potentially it could be looking for this trend line where we start to come back up again, you know, and at some point whenever we break this, you are confirming a huge sort of ascending triangle and some kind of bottom structure down here, that once you break that, you are looking at a beautiful retracement up to these levels here. And you know, and I think that potentially you could be on your way to 702 fib, and if you're building long positions down here, you know, it could be a beautiful little trade for you from here to here. Let me show you. From here right now, if we get another retest of this trend line, okay, like I said to you, you could open a long on BitGet or buy bit. It's entirely up to you. The link is in each and every single video description. but down here, come to your charts, because you can see it's ascending. I can't really give you the maximum opportunity. So if you do start to see it come down and it starts to build a little base down here like it did, and it starts to V-shape out, you could open along just there with a stop loss on this low, okay, because you're negating losing the ascending support. Like I said to you, support, potential coming in for a retest of support, starts to come up, and whenever you start to see the close and the break of this key resistance on the hourly time frame, at that point, you know, a lot of traders wait for that, and at that point you could open your long at that point, okay, to ride it up. And again, you know, if you do start to come down and you lose this is why you have stops, okay, and if you start to come down and lose this ascending level support, you could actually open a short, and this bullish reversal pattern that you're building could be negated, and you could be looking at another impulsive push to the downside. But if you do check out the Bitcoin video today, there is a possibility that we are looking at a couple of green weeks here for crypto, okay, and we are trying to carve out this bottom as well for crypto. So, you know, where would a bit of resistance be for me? I think from this point right now, you were looking at 702 fib. I need to give you that, so it's 03800. Now from here, if we get another retest down on this trend line and build some long positions, for those that have missed this opportunity that I showed you the other day on BitGet, it could be a fruitful little trade of around about 17% over the next couple of weeks here, where we do rally into the key level of resistance. At that point, do we break through it, or is it the A leg, the B leg, and the C leg coming into fruition right there? Do you understand? So, you know, I'll always try and teach you everything I see. Take care, everyone. Back soon with an update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye-bye.